Every single syllable was just
I went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through
Imagine
my mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big Ugly West
Just look at your
Virginia.
ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it's just like Big Ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big Ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from Big Ugly, West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet, Triton, because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who was the
deeper.
dude that... Because you know you gotta wake up one day,
They just go,
20 years later,
that move changed everything.
and I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply yourself.
Oh my goodness.
You can go one or 2 ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. It's like, C-, sir. Your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You in the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. He tried his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate?
That's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm poor.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 321. The compros are... Is that flip? No, that's flipped wrong. I had that flip from last week.
Terrible.
From yester?
From yesterweek.
From yesterweek.
Yep.
I had that flip from yesteryear.
Yep. Happy-
407 days ago, BG was a bitch in bed and DA didn't use a camera. Our nation was founded.
People get sick sometimes.
Happy St.
And you're
Patrick's
weak.
Day.
Weakness. The chat agrees. Have you seen the T200 fucking
No, I
discovery?
refuse to look at that chat. Refuse.
BG when he catches a small cold. It is beautiful. You wonder why you get all the content you get against you. The
That
answer is-
content is gonna exist no matter what.
Exactly.
You should see
The
these
answer is
animals
clear.
during our streams. You should see them.
I pop in. I know. I'm fully
They're
aware.
animals. They don't care.
Yeah, I'm
They'll
aware.
just lose a legit gambling game and call me a scammer. What can I do about that? Except improve the odds so much that they almost can't lose. And I'm not doing that. I'm not ruining the economy because y'all can't win a gambling game.
You know what that is,
I mean-
everybody? That's BG showing why he's a scammer. But at least he
No.
admitted it finally.
Making sure the economy stays stable.
Mm.
All right, McConnell.
We only have like 4 ultra rich people, and everybody else is where they should be.
Capitalism in ALX.
Wow.
Yes.
You are the 1%. In scam bucks.
I technically
Is it
am
still
like
called
the
scam
point-
bucks?
Oh, it's called in parentheses not a scam bucks.
Mm.
Bitch, just call it scam bucks. That's
No,
what it is.
It's the new economy. The old economy was scam bucks. This is the new economy.
Oh,
and
this
it
is your crypto?
Not a scam bucks.
This is your cryptocurrency.
Absolutely. We're in the new age, baby.
Oh,
Done
no,
with that paper money. Done with those moon points.
feel like the true currency though is imaginary fun bucks. I mean, it has the most stable economy out of
It's
all of
backed
us.
by the gold standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do-
my economy is not stable.
we have the bank of meme who is usually in in every single episode. Probably, I don't know if he's actually gotten more than Hawakas at this point, because Hawakas, like, he pops in, pops out, pops in, and he maintains his monthly subscription. But I'm not sure how that counterbalances to time watched.
I think meme is unanimously the highest on the time watched.
Yes, but you like passively earn imaginary fun bucks as you watch. But I don't know if that's
Same thing with.
yeah.
not
I don't know if
scam
that he's overtaken 8.7K.
You know what we need?
Okay.
We need a way to actually legitimize these currencies and
No, what? No,
No.
what are you talking about?
No,
I want to make this a thing.
A
no.
thing in what way? We
I-
get scam buck coins?
Yeah,
You get
I
imaginary
want
fun buck moon tokens?
I want this, and like I want it to be redeemable for merch for us. That's what I want.
Now that could be fun.
See,
You need
the
300 million fun bucks for a T-shirt. That kind of shit.
that.
I want
I
some
can see.
Disney
Okay.
merchandise.
All right,
level
I thought you were
price
saying
points.
actually like merchandise that's imaginary fun bucks, and at that point we'd be sued by Monopoly because that's all it is Monopoly money.
Hey, if it's got our faces on it, it's technically not Monopoly money. We're not calling it that.
Mm.
Anybody can print fake money. People print fake dollars with Jesus's face and the scripture on the back. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Mm.
I want to do merch so bad. We need to get bigger though, but I
know.
want merch in the worst
Yeah.
possible way.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, it would be fucking hilarious. I want from you. I want the U-Hop Pissbach face as a T-shirt.
I like how
Nobody
he
would
knew where that
buy
was
it.
going immediately. He's like, no.
No.
That is the only avatar that could ever possibly be used. by
DG's just like, I know
There's
how this.
only two things.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know how he works. There's only one thing I want, and it's the DA&I puppet plushies. I want my own puppet plushie on my desk. I want it.
The only plushie that can be made for you in that sense is the one holding the foot piss icicle.
No.
No. Even that, I agree. No.
That's a good one.
No.
Good one. Actually, terrible.
Timu
That's the
Timu
best
sells
one.
everything, and 99.9% of it is a scam. I feel
Oh yeah,
bad.
absolutely.
Does
But did
BG
you
own
have
Temu?
like 3 different Super Bowl ads?
Yeah, that's why. Because you're
Crazy.
scamming them and you're getting a bunch of money.
It's literally-
Dude, how many Super Bowl ads did Jesus have? Literal Jesus. Like 2.
DA,
Well,
you remember Persona 3, the I believe it's the Devil social link? It's the dude who it just runs a company that makes fake merchandise to scam people.
I didn't say I didn't know what Temu was.
That's that's what it is. That's what it is.
I didn't say I didn't know what it was. I'm just saying that it's the people that know about Temu obviously know about Temu. So who's buying stuff from Temu?
Well, there's a lot of people that won't know it. They'll just know, hey, it's super cheap. Let me buy it.
At that point, do research. Basic. That's what.
If people could research, they wouldn't be on Temu to begin with.
Yep.
This is accurate.
No.
They just
I'm
get an ad
saying
on Facebook and then they're like, oh, okay.
Before you go to Temu, because if I don't know a website and it seems not
Yes,
even a little,
you are
dubious,
in cybersecurity.
I was about to
you
literally
are
say.
even before cybersecurity, even I was gonna say even before the cheapness, but there was no before the cheapness.
You
So
are
I guess I
a
can't get out of that
relatively
mindset.
young man who has spent
Calm down.
over a
Don't-
decade.
You
No, he's
have to
right.
put that
He's
other
right.
word in there.
I
Yes, he
only say
does.
that because I dealt with a absolutely old broad at my job where I'm like, oh yeah, I see where DA is coming from. This woman does not know technology at all. Period. Doesn't know what a browser is. Doesn't know how to clear her cache. Doesn't know, dude. Terrible. So they're targeting those people. They're not targeting you.
But what would 90-year-old granny get from a Temu?
Something for a grandkid.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey, there's this like nice comforter for, $10. It's normally like 150. Just guess what gets
actually
advertised to
dog-sized.
me on Temu all the time? That. For whatever reason. I probably mentioned near my phone that I was maybe thinking of getting a new like comforter or something.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden I got
bedspread.
18,000 Temu ads.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
There's a little kid in a shirt, and I can see an old lady. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, my grandson.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, those shoes are pretty good. Let me buy these real quick. Oh, these gotta be fake reviews.
Yes! They don't care!
That's the point. That's why we're judging Temu.
Can't be legal.
We don't hear. They're selling fake merch. You think they care about the
Yeah.
legality of reviews? Come on now.
Allegedly.
You know.
If they got Super Bowl money, they got.
Of course, because they're selling shoes that usually sell for $150 for $10 that cost $2 to manufacture.
I'm just saying, if they got that money, they got sue anybody money.
Yeah, well, that's absolutely, they got sued.
So allegedly, fake, but definitely fake reviews. Allegedly.
Weren't you the one that was saying get rid of the relatively qualifier? Man, giving 8 allegedlys. All right. So, before we get into the stuff for the week, weekly reminder, Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. BG's brother and DA's brother. Wear your mask in crowded indoor places. Support
Just
Ukraine.
BG's brother.
Support LGBTQ rights. Support body autonomy. Pay your employees what they are worth. Fuck genocide. And be good to one another. So, beat Final Fantasy Rebirth yesterday. I'm not going to give any explicit spoilers, but warning. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nomura is on his bullshit.
He's always on his bullshit.
Is that,
when has he
is
been
that
off his
a
bullshit?
good on his bullshit or a bad on his
Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Is that a good Kingdom Hearts book?
I don't know what you deem good and bad in Kingdom Hearts, so I can't say.
It's entirely subjective.
Honestly, again, like there's certain things that like are still maintained within. If you know the original Final Fantasy VII, some stuff is still maintained, some stuff changes, yada yada. But there's a lot of like alternate world bullshit and yada yada this and yada yada that. And honestly, the fact that the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer had a realistic graphics engine, I could totally see Final Fantasy VII whatever, the next one. And hey, guess what it leads into? Kingdom Hearts 4, just because how he's setting up this new FF7 world.
He's set up the 7 world thing with that 4 trailer with Quadratum, because Quadratum is a nexus, and he said so already. Quadratum isn't just Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy or Disney, it's his nexus hub for the alternate universes. That's where deceased spirits go for the in-between.
And again, I could totally see him just like,
oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
In there.
Oh, it's gonna be a thing. I guarantee you, this is the cloud that knows Sora. This is that cloud.
Like, I could totally see if this happens, because they did it in fucking God of War Ragnarok, where they reference PlayStation All-Stars, and Kratos is like, we do not speak of these things. Like, I could totally see them being like, somehow Sora and Cloud meet again. It's just like, hey, remember that time we fought like that plumber and that monkey with the tie and all this other bullshit? But
a version of me does.
Yeah.
And that's all you get.
But I will say, sans that, like, and there's a lot of questions still in terms of what they're doing with the whole Final Fantasy VII stuff. The game is very good, though.
I'm enjoying Remake right now.
Very early on, it is my game of the year already. Between it and Persona 3, for sure. But yeah, I'm at this point now, I'm just waiting on either Ralph to catch up or for Kelly to actually start playing it once her fiance is done playing it, just so I could talk through the ending.
I mean, it'll be Kelly first, because I have to wait for that game to come out. We got another month and a half, 2 months possibly till it drops.
Mm-hmm. On PC
for PlayStation, for PC. Yeah, correct.
But yes, very good game. Enjoyed it a lot. A lot of different little fan service stuff and adding from like newer games in the lore, like sequels, Dirge of Cerberus, and what have you, tying stuff back into this story. Good stuff. Next thing that we'll probably breeze over really quickly. Oscars happened while we were doing last week's episode.
Godzilla won. That's what Mike cares about. Moving on.
There's that. Godzilla won Best VFX.
It also should have been nominated for.
It should have. I wasn't gonna say it, but it should have. Boy and the Heron won Best Animated. I know some people that were cast and crew in Spider-Man. I think the actor who played Miles just tweeted "robbed." And then,
I mean, I'm sorry, but Spider-Verse was okay.
It was okay.
I have not seen Boy and the Heron though, so that I don't.
Exceptionally good,
but
very good.
I know it was Miyazaki's last film, and then
that man will never come back to the Oscars either. So I don't even know why they gave it to that movie. I don't know if they were just trying to get him to come back, but he's never going to come back to that fucking thing.
Until it's like an actual picture nomination versus animated film. Probably be the only way.
Correct.
And then basically Oppenheimer cleaned up everything else for the most part.
As to be expected.
Yeah. I didn't watch it.
There was no surprise there.
The only things I really watched, just because I saw them after the fact, was just the funny bit with Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, the whole Batman thing.
That was good.
With Michael Keaton just.
Yeah,
and then,
that was good.
And then John Cena. Which
Robert Downey Jr. got his first for.
That is true. That is true. For supporting actor in Oppenheimer. I did see just like the best story arc where it shows him being arrested in jail or in court, and then to now.
I mean, yeah, Marvel brought that man back from the fucking grave.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Without Iron Man, that man would never have fucking been anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just John Cena costumes are so important. Maybe the most important thing. And I guess all the producers behind the Oscars were like, can we make the envelope even bigger? Because they were super nervous, which, fair.
Yeah.
John Cena completed his humiliation ritual. That man, he's just one of those guys, I think, that just will do anything for a laugh.
No, you don't understand, Mike.
That's something different.
Yeah, you don't understand, Mike.
Illuminati stuff.
You're a good kid, Mike.
Okay.
You're a good boy.
Illuminati. What? Hold up.
Online.
Hold up. What are we talking about here?
It comes from a Cat Williams interview where he said the only way to prosper in Hollywood is you have to go through some form of humiliation ritual in order to get ahead in your career. This was John Cena's humiliation ritual, and he talks a lot about black actors needing to, in essence, shuck and jive to get their humiliation ritual done so they can now become serious and more well-regarded actors. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Hollywood elite demands it.
So does that mean we're going to be seeing a stronger John Cena push in cinema coming
if
forward?
There is, that's just more credence to them of going, see.
God.
Can I just
that's
say,
where that leads to.
I'm so tired of this Sweet Baby Inc. bullshit. I'm so sick of it.
I don't even know what that is. What is
also have completely missed that.
Really?
Same.
That's interesting. Wow! Jesus Christ!
You're tired of it. We're just like, what's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
I've never had this in my life. Can you get this pizza away from me? Pizza?
Even Meme doesn't know.
Yeah, explain.
Nobody. That's crazy.
Explain.
It's basically the progenitor to Gamergate 2.0. They're trying to do it. So, Sweet Baby Inc. is a consultation firm of like 17 employees, where they'll reach out to companies, or companies will reach out to them when they're putting some type of diverse stuff in their games to make sure that there's no language that is unintentionally bigoted or unintentionally harmful, just to make sure everything's copacetic.
Okay.
So there was a stream curated list of all the games that Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on, where people are just like, avoid this. But it has become a breeding ground for people to go in and go, these games suck because of the diversity. And this allows us to point that anger at Sweet Baby Inc. Because what they're thinking is that A, Sweet Baby Inc. is forcing these changes on people, and B, Sweet Baby Inc. has final say in the script. So they force them to have diverse characters, diverse cast, diverse people, women being stronger than men, that type of stuff. So now all these gamers are mad at Sweet Baby Inc. And some of the people that run Sweet Baby Inc. have pointed out some of these people like, hey, can we get this Steamless taken down? Can we get that guy's account banned? Can we get, look, here's another person just talking about us. And they're like, oh, racism, because a while ago, one of the people that worked at Sweet Baby Inc. Had hired their entire crew for an indie game with nothing but people of color, and she was very proud of that. But that was because every character in that game was a person of color. So they hired people that are best suited to talk about the experiences of people of color, by people of color, that type of stuff. So gamers really think they're racist because she's happy that they had a all people of color. And now they work at Black Panther, and they've somehow twisted that into she's the lead narrative designer of Black Panther, and now she won't hire any white people on that team for the Black Panther game. So now Boogie has just put out a video of Gamergate 2.0. Asmongold has just put out a video of wokeness in video games. Elon Musk boosted it to talk about what's going on with the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff. It made, I think, the Daily Mail in the UK and like 3 other mainstream newspapers and stuff.
So I haven't seen that name, but I've seen...
You've probably seen SBI.
I've seen the remnants of it, where it's just like, I've seen a bit of stuff here and there, but it was just like, just a bunch of people being douchebags. Like, that's all I thought of it. It wasn't anything, like, specific.
Jet, they have personally said, what we do is they'll come to us with a script. We'll point out some of the things that are problematic or say everything is good. They'll point out some changes they would make. And then it's up to the developer and the writers if they want to accept those changes.
And I was looking up games that they worked on. Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Gotham Knights, God of War Ragnarok.
This all
Spider-Man 2, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. They're gonna be working on Marvel's Wolverine.
So part of the issue was from Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. That's where it really started, and then just grew from there.
So it's because of how hard that game sucked.
No, because they think it sucks because of the diversity in it. Because of some of the stuff that goes on in it. Nobody cares about what happens in Kill the Justice League.
Yeah, you know already, and if you don't, then you never.
They're really mad that the male superheroes are killed in a way where they're humiliated, and the female superhero dies in a way that she is celebrated, that is heroic. So they think that's an aspect that Sweet Baby Inc. demanded that the woman get the good heroic
Isn't
end.
she
and
the only one
pissed
who's
on
not under control, though? She's still a hero?
And you know what?
Hey!
Well, Mike,
I know.
Why was it written that way? Why was Wonder Woman the one who was left aside?
Yep.
I can immediately see where that gets that argument.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Woke.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just.
All right.
I'm glad that I missed that.
Yeah,
because that's one of my least favorite things.
Dude,
to engage
it's
with.
legitimately just. It's woke. Legitimately just. The guy that started it. They were like, "Hey, is Kill the Justice League when you first discovered it?" He was like, "No, I noticed it in God of War when Kratos didn't kill somebody. Kratos wouldn't do that. Kratos goes through an entire character arc in that game and the game before of trying to be a better person. That's the whole thing.
Literally right before that in the game, when he kills someone, he has a whole thing of just like, right after that, and then he has a moment with the son of like, I'm slipping back into my old habits, and then he has a good heart-to-heart with the son, and character development happens and changes, but no. Ignore all that. Woman!
Yeah, no, whoa, woman. And guess what? The guy had never even played the game.
Of course not.
Shocker. Armchair. Gotta love it.
And that's the guy that created the list. He is the leader of this.
How about you just stop fucking caring?
No, you can't. Because once you start caring, they stop caring. They win. If you don't fight back against it, we're all just going to be bi, black, people of color, trans, whatever.
This is why I hate, like, current masculinity.
Dude.
I hate it.
Oh, it's not even current. It's just existing, dude. You're talking about toxic. You're talking about the toxic form. There's always been the toxic and non-toxic.
It's super positive masculinity out there. It's
Captain
just not
America's
like
portrayal in the Marvel.
It's like that for everything.
A super positive masculine character. What they believe the everyday masculine man should be is a guy that's smoking a cigar, drinking a whiskey, waiting for the women to arrive.
You're talking about Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate and Elon Musk. He sleeps with a gun by his side and had a cowboy hat on backwards.
I love
These people think they're the coolest.
Like, Andrew Tate aside, because the dude actually keeps in shape. But like other people that people look forward
he's back
towards
in jail again.
Yeah. Oh,
Did
again?
you hear how he got tossed back in jail?
Oh, absolutely, sir.
No.
Oh, dude, it is that is prime news. So, in case anybody doesn't know who Andrew Tate is, a quick thing: Andrew Tate is a toxic masculinity focal icon for influencing social media influencer. I had that word backwards, but. He was arrested under like sex trafficking charges, prostitution, and all this illegal gambling shit in Romania, where he lives. Jail. They did all this thing. He was let go under house arrest until his formal trial. He has another friend in the streaming sector named Aiden Ross, who is his mini me.
He's like Kick incarnate.
Yeah, this is literally his mini me because he is like the unattractive, non-shredded. I don't get bitches. I am a loser, but I act hard and I keep good friends type person.
One time, Andrew Tate sat up from his chair to go get something, and Aiden Ross sniffed the chair on stream.
Yeah. It's legit fanboyism to the 10th power. But anyway, so this motherfucking idiot. His mini-me gets a text from Andrew and reads it on stream. Live. And you know what the text comprised of? Hey, just letting you know, I'm planning to leave, escape, and never come back. You'll never see me again. To Romania. So if you want to come hang out here for some quick signal boosting, it's now or never. So he reads that online, and what are the Romanian officials who are stalking him and his friends' accounts doing? Going, oh, he's planning on leaving. Let's see if that text is real, because they've got all of this surveyed. They see it's real. They go in and arrest the motherfucker that night, and he's back in jail.
That's beautiful.
How are you that stupid?
Dude,
Very.
That's what these people are. That's what these people are.
Yes.
It's a joke.
But
it's not about being smart. It's about being quote unquote right.
Right.
And whatever you believe right to be, it needs to be that and nothing else. It cannot be a compromise because I am right. And any devolving from what that path is not right. Even 0.001% not right means it's no longer right.
Yeah, he might as well have walked into jail. The thing I was going to say before that.
It's crazy.
The thing I was going to say beforehand was, like, I was going to say Andrew Tate aside because the dude actually is in good shape. Like, a lot of these other, like, masculine male idols that people have, Elon Musk, just beer gut abound. Donald Trump, I don't have to say anything. Look at the man.
Yeah, look at him.
A literal
man.
The dude has like some kind of fastened girder thing where he's like basically doing the anti-gravity lean at all times.
Our future president.
Speaking of that, have you guys heard what's going on with the RNC?
One more go round, y'all. We got it.
Have you guys heard that the Republican Party is officially dead? Have you guys heard?
No. What?
Like legitimately, Donald Trump's family is now in control of the RNC. The Republican National Committee is now run by Trumps. They were elected into the controlling factor of the Republican National Convention. So the Republican Party is officially dead and buried. It is literally now just the party of Trump. There are no more Republicans. That's why they're all starting to quit Congress.
Dude,
if you've noticed that trend kicking in.
When Trump got arrested, all those people that turned their back, now they're in charge. They're like, whoops, whoops.
Yep. It's
our country is through.
America.
I mean, look at this presidential election. Nobody wanted Biden.
Nope.
But we're back with Biden again because nobody else could step up. We have nothing going for us right now.
And it sucks because you look at that TikTok bill where they're just like, let's speed that through 8 days from the idea to the time it's in front of them to it going through. Yeah, you see this Bernie Sanders in 4-day work week with no loss of pay. That is never gonna happen. It's not even gonna reach. It's not even gonna halfway reach. No.
It's all about money. Anything Bernie does, all the good Bernie has tried to do, has been burned before it even reached the bridge to cross it. That has been how that man's political career has always gone. When he was at the state level, he was basically untouchable. But the moment he went to the national level and tried to institute all of his ideas that made Vermont unbelievably successful, our capitalist structure shot that right to hell. Now, would it have been great if he had gotten some traction earlier on rather than 12 years ago now? But that would have been great. But the reality is now that we're deep, guys. Like, you guys all see that, right?
Yeah.
There's nobody in politics right now that has anywhere close to the clout necessary to right the ship on either side. There's nobody there.
There's no one on the wheel, basically.
Big Gretch for president. Give me Big Gretch. That's the Michigan woman. She gets done here. She is amazing. But yeah, AOC, we're a good 5 terms from her even trying.
Well, it's just
that.
I don't think she's even. She can't even run right now. I think she's too young.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. We're a good 5 terms away from
her.
Yeah.
Anybody who's worth their weight in Congress, we have so long.
Why is there an age limit to be the president, but not an
wisdom,
but not an age limit to be a Supreme Court justice or a politician? People in their
lives are a cutoff date when you're just like, you are a 90-year-old judge. You ain't got no reason to be here. Get on out of here.
But you can't be a 32-year-old president. But
the
you can be
idea
a
for the Supreme Court was that when all this was instituted, the average lifespan of anybody was like 70s, right? You were still, for the most part, cognizant and structurally functional. And then you just die because you'd catch like this rare illness in your body, couldn't fight it, and you'd be out.
Probably 50.
That's how it would be. That was how it went. But you were all still here. We all age the same. It's just how it gets treated. That's what's changed and allowed us to live longer. As our medicine ability gets better, it's impacted how these structures work. And you're never going to get, not currently at least, you're not currently going to get anybody willing to change those laws or adjust those situations, because now that is so hard stuck in place, and our very political identity is what is so strongly in the crosshairs right now, because everybody on the right side believes that you need to be fighting for what yesteryear was all about. Whereas the left is just like, no, fuck it. Right now, we have to adjust for right now. Nobody's looking to fix things for the long game because all the money is in right now. It sucks. It sucks really fucking bad.
Get that 10-year-old in there. Might be better than what we currently have. Some random ass 10-year-olds. Oh boy!
Trump v 10-year-old death battles.
That would actually be an actual argument he might be able to win.
Yeah, I was about to say, honestly, too, it's just like, because the moment he insults a 10-year-old, everyone's like, what the fuck, man?
No.
But then you're going to have
no.
Literally that picture of him yelling at the kid mowing his grass.
But you're also going to have the people that are just like, oh, I love that he pulls no punches against, no matter the opponent.
Like, smear their face are just like,
guys.
Oh, President-elect Elliott push down Sandy. And it's just like this
Harry,
like her, a little 10-year-old.
Here he is eating boogers. Do you trust him?
He had 2 chocolate milks.
Well, does his greed know no end?
You know, Jet, I had forgotten that became a thing.
Smear campaign against a 10-year-old would be the hype.
Jeez. DA has a whole cannon now in his head that is just spun into a weaving tail.
Especially from the Trumps, where they're holding no kind of punches.
No. Look at this. He can't stop pissing the bed. You expect him to deal with the Ukrainian
war? This mother got a C in English. He can't even speak it.
Oh boy.
Let me speak in his turn. You not good enough.
Wow. All right. Let's move on to non-politics, shall we? Anyone pay attention to the Star Wars Battlefront launch?
Oh yeah, only because of Darkseid playing it.
It was a disaster.
Yep. It's the one tweet. 10,000 people playing on launch night. Only has 3 servers that have 64 slots for a total of 200 players. Multiplayer doesn't work otherwise. Price tag of $35. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all.
This is a good 2 months from being a good a good collection.
I want to play this on stream because I think a good chunk of us collectively have very fond memories of this game. And with like actual modern online, it would be really fun. And with the caveat of working modern online.
You were looking at a big if there, my friend.
Correct.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that is a long ways off from even thinking about being touched, which is unfortunate. So I do have very fond memories of that game. Got announced that Star Wars Rogue Squadron, the movie from Patty Jenkins, is back in development. It was on, then it was off, now it's back on.
Yeah, we got no clue what we're doing over here. Let's just do something.
We're doing Rogue
like
Squadron
with the Marvel
now?
thing. Did you see that?
What?
Over there just cutting off things that are just
experimental. We need only hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which this one
how
was.
How do you dictate what is going to be a hit? Because if you knew that, you would just be doing hits.
Mm-hmm.
The funny part of that,
less of the unknown people.
Guardians of the Galaxy was an unknown people.
Well,
Iron Man was a C-list hero. Iron Man, the C-list hero, launched the entire MCU. Nobody knew who Iron Man was before that movie dropped. They've missed the bill. They've completely missed it.
They don't understand what the problem is of their product right now.
Thing is, they're just so focused on the fact that everything needs to be a hit. They're not taking chances. They are literally created a formula, and anything that deviated from that was not to be released. And now that formula is boring and nobody wants it anymore. They're failing to recognize that, maybe the thing that worked, taking chances and creating larger than life characters was what made it successful. Stop making everybody the fucking same, because the thing that made the Avengers successful was that each individual fucking character was fun to watch in the same fucking movies, together or alone. Now everything's the fucking same. Everyone's the fucking same. We've got a whole cast of fucking Deadpool. Yeah. We've got an entire cast of Deadpool. Guess what? Deadpool becomes boring.
Except Deadpool is Deadpool plus Deadpool.
But they tried to make everything a Deadpool
minus Deadpool.
They made Thor. Thor became Thorpool. Like let's put it like that. That's what Love and Thunder was. It was Thorpool, and it was trash.
It was very trash.
This is where
everybody has been the same fucking character, and it's disgusting.
This is where I need the goat scream on a soundboard whenever we mention Thor: Love and Thunder.
That movie is so fucking bad.
What do you mean, Madam Web? That's going to be a bad movie night, I think. From everything,
100%.
Have you seen it?
100%. No.
Oh, okay.
And that's why we're gonna watch that together.
Okay.
It is one of the worst films in decades.
When people say worse than Morbius, you gotta pay attention to what they're saying. Like, now hold up, that's a bold claim.
Matter of fact, is it available on channels yet?
Absolutely.
But in terms of,
I want to watch that together soon.
It is available on channels.
Okay.
So
we need to do this.
There may be no podcast next Sunday because we might hit this up.
Well, there's no podcast because I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. You're gonna do it without me?
When do you leave?
It'll be like I could do it a Friday night instead of a group stream.
Nope. So Friday nights are gonna be rough for me because I'm traveling every Friday for the next month.
Might have to wait 3 weeks.
No, you might have to forsake one of your stream nights, and we'll just do this.
Oh, that works too. Monday or Wednesday.
Yeah,
those are the only 2 days.
Monday or Wednesday, we pick it and make it work.
What do you do Thursday?
There is another local that I go to that I don't stream.
Monday is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be next Monday.
Oh yeah, next
Or
Monday.
Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Let's plan
We're
it.
in there.
Let's plan it. Get it in the
Yep.
books. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's fucking do this.
I do want to see this movie a lot.
This is going to be
After
that's
everything
gonna
I've
be
heard about it.
My
And there's
mother died researching spiders in the Amazon. Wait, is that in the movie?
That's in
Oh,
the
yeah, it's in the
trailer.
trailer.
Was
It's in the trailer.
I have not watched the trailer.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
dude.
that was one of the lines people were
I
memeing
wanted
on. 'Cause
dark.
There's like,
I wanted to go dark.
Good man.
there's
This is one of those movies where it's like it's either going to be exceptional because it's Madam Web or it's going to be a disaster. I saw one press tour with Dakota Johnson and knew I had to go dark.
Yeah, because she was just like, man, whatever.
She didn't give a fuck.
Tell us about Madam Web. You tell us about your character. No.
Nah. Yeah, I was like, bro, hold on. This movie's about to be awful.
it's like how it's like just this one movie. She's like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. I am never touching superhero stuff again. Nuts.
Yes.
And like all the other
I can't
actresses are just like, I plead the fifth. People are on SNL being like, yep, no movies I've been in recently. Mm-mm.
Boy, I
One
could
of
use
them-
some work.
One of them was just like, hey, how do you feel about the bombing of the movie? It was just like, I am an actor. I acted in the film.
That has nothing to do with me. Talk to the people that do have something to do
That
with
is
that.
my statement.
There was a tweet that was just like, if there was a platinum edition director's cut with people just doing commentary, the actors doing commentary for Madam Web,
Oh my
dude,
god.
Mom would buy that left, right, and center. It
Yeah.
would save the movie.
Yep. Thing I was gonna
That
say.
would be the Morb sweep.
Yes. The circling back to Rogue Squadron, the whole reason that the movie's back on, and I didn't even like think about this, the whole reason she left Rogue Squadron was to do Wonder Woman 3. And
Not anymore.
yoink! But thankfully, she had a clause written as she left Rogue Squadron for like, once Wonder Woman is done, in any capacity, I'll come back. Hey, guess what? I'm back. So it's in early stages and they're still working on it, but she's a...
I love how the DC was dead on launch and Marvel died not soon after that. It is just sad.
It's definitely something.
It's weird because it was DC trying to catch up to Marvel and Marvel just staying the course, but the course just didn't work anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
So
like
they're
ran...
both just chasing a phantom.
Yeah, they ran out of
Yeah.
like
Phantom.
paved road and are just like on bumpy road. They're like, I don't know what to
no,
do.
no.
Like, I guess I'll keep going forward.
It's the opposite actually. It's the
gonna-
opposite actually. They were off the path and they were blazing their own path, and that's what people were following was their path. And then they just steered onto a road, and now everyone's tired of seeing the same scenery. Go back in the jungle. Get the
Say-
fuck back in there. Get the
Sorry.
machete out. Go back in the jungle and forge a path.
You are on a Midwestern highway where it's just trees and corn.
Fucking corn and fucking silos. Fucking air. You got the fucking what's it called? Wind turbines. Those things are terrifying in the middle of the night when you're driving back from fucking Ohio or driving to Ohio at night. Shit is fucking terrifying to drive through those massive fucking empty landscapes and you just see the blinking flashes of red in the complete fucking darkness
Okay,
in
that.
the distance.
And it's just like, oh, those are just Godzillas. It's
Dude,
over.
I'm saying the first time I didn't even realize that's what it was the fucking wind turbines. I'm driving back through Ohio and it's fucking dark. Driving back from Ohio and it's dark, and I just see the flashes of red, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, is this it? Are we getting invaded? Are they airdropping into fucking the Midwest? What a place to target, guys! And then I'm driving past, I'm seeing the silhouettes in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, it's the fucking wind
Hey,
turbines.
it's the middle of fucking nowhere. No questions asked. No questions answered.
Yeah, we're gonna drop our troops in the middle of this fucking cornfield when it's
I was-
hundreds of miles
I was saying-
to the next fucking place of
I was
importance.
talking alien
No, that's
abduction.
stupid.
I'm talking alien
No, I wasn't
abduction.
thinking aliens. I was thinking fucking invasion. I was
No.
like, why are we getting attacked from the fucking Midwest? It's a terrible.
We are talking about different directions.
Yeah. Mike's talking about aliens. I'm talking about fucking militaries. Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
The difference between Mike and I, me, the grounded fucking individual, Mike, I'm in the clouds.
Yep. Take me.
At this point, I think at this point, anybody would be like, you know, hey guys, we leaving Earth, we down.
Yeah. All right.
Agreed, buddy.
Yep. Next up, we have Batman 2. The Robert Pattinson Batman has been delayed a full
Save the Soul
year.
Society, James Gunn. Is James Gunn doing a Bleach movie?
No, it's just a joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh, dude, had me for a
it's just
second.
Yeah, I don't know why a year. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
like Venom 3 got moved up, but it's only moved up a week or so.
yeah,
And that sounds about right.
The Last Dance. Which seemingly is going to take place, like, at the very least, a part of it's going to take place in the No Way Home scene, where he's on the beach. He's, like, wearing the same exact outfit. So, got that. We got, apparently there is talks, and in the strictest sense, talks of a live-action Spider-Man noir series with Nick Cage. And that's all it is.
That could be
Nothing
really
definitive.
fun.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Got that.
That'd be from Sony or Marvel.
Probably Sony.
Then yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah. There is and and this is like with the strictest of caveats of people shouldn't be excited about this yet. Teen Titans live action movie in development. But
that's it.
Whoa.
Nah.
it's not what you think it
excited
is.
for that.
Yeah, it's not what you
Yeah,
think
no.
it is, more than
No.
likely. People are thinking the cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
but it could be anything. It could just be featuring those characters.
Incarnations.
Yeah.
There was already a live action Titans
Yep.
CW show, was it?
And it sucked.
It was
Bad.
streaming. It was like a
Max.
Fuck Batman.
Yeah, it was on Max, sir.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
it wasn't bad.
Batman.
It wasn't
Fuck
bad.
Batman.
Season 1 was terrible. Season 2 was it was okay.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't bad. Like overall, I haven't watched season 3 yet, but it wasn't all right.
It was what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Not going anywhere near that shit. Fuck that.
Fair.
But that we got a cast, the initial cast for the Among Us movie. So much movie stuff.
Wait, what?
Why? would
Yep,
you need to do
animated.
that? It's animated.
So we have
Still.
Yep, we
Yeah,
have
still.
Randall Park as Red. We have Ashley Johnson of Last of Us and Critical Role fame as Purple. Yvette Nicole Brown as Orange, and Elijah
Hey,
Wood
Yvette.
as Green.
Such
Those
a
are the only four
Yeah,
announcements.
that's a really weird cast.
It is.
I'm fucking lost, man. Why is this a thing that exists?
Because
Cause Among Us,
because
sus.
money. Because
We're past
the
that point, man.
kids.
Hey, if it costs $30 million to produce, do you think it's gonna make $90 million?
Oh yeah,
Okay, then.
There you
You
go.
I know.
answered your question. Like
I know.
that's why it exists, and all you can do is hope that it's good, because it's gonna exist. Absent of quality, it's gonna exist. So all you can do is hope for quality.
yep, I'm just happy there's a
True.
legitimate voice actor in the cast. In Ashley Johnson.
Yeah.
It's like you don't see that usually.
And it needs to be done more.
Mm-hmm. Like, granted, she does have actual live action roles. She was in a NBC show, The Blind Spot, I believe it's called. So she actually,
she
like,
was
she has
great
been
as
on
Ellie's
camera
mom.
before. Yes. Oh yeah, true. Forgot about that as well.
Yeah.
Apparently Elijah Woods has done voice acting as well.
How much?
in Red versus Blue.
I'm glad that continues for.
And he was in the
he was
cartoon
Spyro in 2006 and through 2006 to 2008. He was in three. He was Spyro in 3 games.
the
What?
the cartoon that
What?
Kelly really likes that we watched. was it
Maybe
called?
Friends?
No, it's like it was like a
cartoon Haley. What?
that Kelly really likes that we watched when we all
Kelly.
hung out. I forget if you were there now. It's like the kid and his little brother. They're like lost in the woods. Over the garden wall. Thank you. Over the garden wall.
That.
I don't think I've ever seen
I was not there for that. Hi, buddy.
Oh, you know, that was That was the hangout before.
Yeah, I was not there for that.
But yeah, he did good in that. It's a fun little cartoon. Let's see here. We have. This is a fantastic problem to have, but I guess it is a problem. The devs behind Pow World, Pocket Pair, have said, we have made too much money on this game and don't know what to do with it. It's like
clearly not creating original designs, seeing that DLC character.
What?
Oh, did y'all not see the new PAL?
Oh no.
No.
Who's just dark, that green Pokemon with the dress?
Oh no.
Oh, y'all didn't see the new PAL?
No.
Oh,
Mike,
I just saw
Mike,
it was
put
a
it on the
raid.
screen.
Let's see. Hold
No,
Put it
I
on.
got it.
Pow World DLC, but allegedly.
Twitter would probably be better. Allegedly.
Oops.
I'm
I
just
don't know if it's
gonna.
actual DLC, but
It's
I'm
it's
just gonna
a
go to Steam
new
and look at it.
raids. There we go.
Oh. Oh.
Come on.
No.
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 It's not Grandiver or whatever.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir?
Yeah,
No, I
Gardevoir.
wouldn't say that. No.
It's
No.
not. Look up that Pokemon.
I know what Gardevoir looks like, and
I
I'd
know
say
what
no.
that Pokemon looks like. No.
All right, put it on stream.
Not even
Put it on
close.
stream and put the other one on stream.
No,
too.
Mike, do not Google that Pokemon on the stream.
Yeah,
that is a fucking
yeah.
mistake.
Safe search.
Safe
I'm-
search.
Safe search.
I'm just gonna. We're gonna switch back here real quick.
Yeah, no, better safe than sorry on that
Yeah.
one. We all know what exists on the web right now. Pokemon is never safe to search.
Let's see. All right. Well,
Jesus.
okay. You know what? First slew of images, relatively safe, I will say on Google.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's actually crazy. Yeah, no, not even close. 0%.
I can see where BG is coming from.
I don't.
Big dress, essentially covering one eye. The shape is similar. I would
don't.
lean more towards an inspiration than
Yeah, this isn't Rip. Not even close.
Oh,
No,
I didn't say
not-
rip. I say it's basically that.
I would say
Yeah, the hands as well. They're just kind of just nebulous blobs.
Nah, I'm sorry, I don't see it.
I can understand where BG is coming from.
I genuinely.
Also, I'm looking.
don't see
That's
it.
not even the actual Gardevoir. That's Mega Gardevoir that I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, it was the mega one that they were talking about. That it was the same.
It's not.
It's dude. How can you look at this and not go, "Oh, there's some key similarities there"?
Mm.
Yeah,
No.
it's like again, I would say inspirations. Like it said,
That's
JCJ. It kind of looks like
Yeah, I
fusion
can see
Gardevoir
the
and Chandelure.
inspiration, but it's really not close enough for me to say it's anything too bad.
That's crazy to me.
But
Oh, Mega Gardevoir sucks.
Yes, it does.
I thought that was the normal one.
nope,
No.
that's Mega.
Oh, they ain't even try. They were just like, y'all, we know what you're here for.
Pokemon
But,
hasn't tried in a long time, dude.
But yeah, in terms of Power World, they're trying not to get acquired or like go public or anything right now. So they're just like, basically, it's just we have all this money. We're not trying to do anything drastic right now. Just maybe make some more games and keep our dev size small. Which, considering the current industry trends, I don't blame them. In the slightest. But yeah, just an interesting problem to have for sure. We have the Helldiver dev team and the execs are they're having fun. So,
God, yes.
they keep adding, little things here and there, little things in here. They added the mechs, which are really fun and what have you. And then just, like, they'll shadow drop some stuff here and there. And, like, as some people were playing, they're like, oh, my God, there's flying bugs now. And, like, people were getting hit. They had some, like, videos. And the execs were like, there's no such thing as flying bugs. What are you talking about? That sounds like bug propaganda. And you are against the democracy and Super Earth. What are you talking about? Like...
I love it so
just getting
much.
full into basically the role play of Helldivers.
They're literally playing the role of Super Earth's government, and I fucking love it.
Yep.
So good.
But
game is still just unreasonably fun.
It is a very fun time. That I can't agree with. We got, as we'd already talked about it, Venom: The Last Dance coming out. Or no, they just titled it. They didn't give a release date, as far as I recall. And then last thing I have on my list is Multiverses is coming back. It has a release date, May 28th. They apparently
I saw a joke about that game.
Rebuilt the game from the ground up. Rebuilt it in Unreal Engine. I'm curious if it was built in Unity and then the whole Unity thing happened. They're like, maybe. I don't know. But rebuilt it. New graphics engine, so there's like better
Unreal
shading
Engine
and
4.
what have you, huh?
Unreal Engine 4 or 5, one of those.
That I don't know, but I just saw Unreal, and gonna be coming back, obviously with new characters and what have you, and returning characters, balance updates, yada yada.
Are they gonna give y'all all y'all purchases back, or is this?
That's a great question. I only.
That's a big question.
I only bought one of the like.
Battle passes,
so I'm not down too deep, but I can imagine some people would be. But
they did data mining and they found a lot of voice clips and stuff in the game. But I'm wondering how they're gonna handle the Justin Roiland thing. Are they just gonna let it rock, or are they re-recording?
They probably would re-record it, because again, the files that they found were for the old version. And they've literally said they rebuilt the game from the ground up. They could change everything, including voice lines, if they really wanted to. At that point.
I don't see how the Resident Evil 5 thing is a controversy. There was racial depictions of black people in that game.
To the point where they made half the enemies white.
Like
it was worse before the game came out. If you recall,
there were literal spear chuckers in that game.
Yes.
What is the controversy? Literal. Like, what is the controversy?
So for those that don't know, basically there's been a couple of different publications that were like, for Resident Evil 5, you should probably like literally remake the game from the ground up, including the story. Because 5 and 6 are where the story kind of goes off the rails and a little bonkers and what have you. And people were
Chris Redfield punching a boulder wasn't
that I think they should
believable?
Keep just by pure.
They would keep it.
Yes, that they should keep.
People would riot if it wasn't in there.
I think
Even if it's just one punch,
yeah,
that just like pushes it over the top. Yes,
it's like he needs to punch.
That moment is one of my favorite in Resident Evil history. I mean, like. One of my favorite YouTube like jokes that I saw was that clip and him going Super Saiyan screaming as he punched the Rock.
Yeah,
that was with the Rock the Dragon.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking amazing.
It's like he needs to be punching a boulder in a volcano. That just has to happen.
Yep.
That has to happen. No matter what.
Surrounded by lava.
Yes.
The thing meme is that this was a civilized culture and island. This is not how those people were. It was that they just, for some reason, because the Las Plagas of that had a leader that they dictated their actions. And the actions of them were to wear grass skirts and get spears.
Yes.
In a civilized culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, it's crazy, dude.
That is one game I the original. I would like to go back and try and play it again, just to.
Oh, I'll co-op with you.
It's been a long time.
RE5, dude,
Yeah.
I hated that game when it dropped.
Yeah, no, it's trash.
Yes.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, Albert Wesker.
Yeah.
Blonde hair, almost blue eyes. Probably if not for the virus in him, he might have blue eyes. Racist leader. Zack Snyder take on Batman. Zack Snyder is Zack Snyder. He's
No, I want him to talk more and more and more because it just further thickens the line of sane and not sane people. Where you can go, oh, he's a genius and a visionary, and then you look at his take of, oh, well, when you tell me that Batman don't have Batman kill, it just makes me want him to kill.
And then you're forced to agree with him because, of course, it's Zack Snyder. He can't be wrong, right? And then you just look insane, and that's funny.
Yes. So give me him talking to 1,000 thing podcasts. Give me nothing but voice clips of his insanity.
just a fundamental non-understanding of the character.
Oh, absolutely.
And yet, give him the keys to the kingdom.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Multiple characters, I should say, but in this instance, Batman.
Superman was fine. Man of Steel was a great movie.
Yeah, it's already hit 7, so we don't need to get into this. Thank you.
Yep. All right.
Block out.
All right. Mr. Factman, what we got?
Less facts, but more 30 stories about old people.
Oh.
30 stories.
Let's do 30, because that's when people probably thought I was old.
One.
We'll do one. We already got a 30, Fonzo. Try again.
Has that ever happened?
1, 10, 19, 27, 30. I'll take a 4. 1, 4, 10, 19, 27, 30.
24.
Alfonso added 24, so 1,
One.
4. Oh, 1. Ralph.
A lot of ones.
Let's go.
Officials went to go congratulate Sogen Kato, the oldest living man in Tokyo, for his 111th birthday. Upon arriving to his house, a mummified body wearing underwear and pajamas was lying on his bed. He had been dead for 30 years, but his family kept the secret to keep receiving his pension. They couldn't even bury my man. just leave him.
They just
Why leave him?
They couldn't even prop him
Wait,
up against his chair in the living room.
They couldn't even put on old man makeup or anything.
Did they say it was a house or an apartment?
It was a house.
Okay, because that would have fucking reeked.
It would have stank. But it should have stank anyway.
Yeah.
What was the sequence of events of them congratulating them with the big check? It's just like, oh, the oldest living man, and it's like, don't go in that room because he's not in there. It's like, well, now we have to. Now we have to be like, yeah, he's sleeping right now. Come back later.
Now we have smell like.
So he died. Oh my god! Like that's hilarious.
Yeah, so the family was probably, even if they were doing interviews and stuff, they were probably
1980.
Like, he's tired, we can talk. Or,
Like you can take his picture, but don't expect him to respond. Or they supplied pictures.
Yeah, they probably
that's
supplied some
insanity.
old pictures.
That's insanity.
But they just left him there in his
Why they leave him in
drawers.
his underwear?
Why?
Oh no, dude.
Throw him in a river or something, but don't just have homeboy
Because then they could keep an eye on him. There's nobody that can dig up a place or look into something. It's always we know where he is.
And if they need a picture, they can take it.
This is looking like an apartment.
Oh, no.
So, after tracking down his residence in Adachi, Tokyo, which to me, the fact that it's in Tokyo almost lends more credit instead it's an apartment, where Kato was reportedly living, attempts by officials to meet him were rebuffed numerous times by the family. Many reasons were given by his relatives, including that he was a human vegetable and that he was becoming a a Japanese word that I cannot read. Eventually, Kato's body was found by police and ward officials on Wednesday, 27th July 2010. Ward officials intending to honor his achievement of longevity on Respect for the Aged Day later that year were again rebuffed by police, and police broke into his home. Found in the first room, Kato's mummified remains were lying on a bed wearing underwear and pajamas and were covered with a blanket. Newspapers that were found in the room dated back 3 decades to the Showa period, suggesting that Kato's death may have occurred around November 1978. Not even the 80s. Official name.
You would think they would have put like a record or just a loop of snoring, just like he's sleeping. Don't worry. He's sleeping. Don't worry about it.
His family must have known he has been dead all these years and acted as if nothing happened. It's so eerie. The day after the visit, Kato's granddaughter told an acquaintance that my grandfather shut himself in the room on the first floor of our home 32 years. Okay, well, it says home, but I still don't know. 32 years ago, and we couldn't open the door from the outside. My mother said, "Leave him in there," and he was left as he was. I think he's dead. One official had reported concerns about Kato's safety earlier in the year to his ward office. An autopsy failed to determine the cause. Yeah, they couldn't. It's a 30-year-old fucking carcass. How can you tell?
In the Tokyo heat.
I'm just trying
Unbelievable.
Mummified though, so he didn't even decay in 30 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why did he get mummified?
How is that possible?
Japan's got some weird weather.
I don't give a fuck, dude. How does he mummify and not decay?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That wording is very suspicious.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to read anything else, but just on Respect for the Age Day is what got me. That's nuts.
But all that time, you'd think they'd be like, all right, look, the jig is up. Let's just say he passed and we just move on. How long were they expecting to keep that going?
Until somebody caught him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
yeah, I guess there isn't like a graceful exit because you get like, yeah, he's dead and we buried him in the backyard. He died yesterday. Don't even worry about it. Because they're like, no, we got to investigate this. Maybe he was shot in the head. We don't know what's going. Yeah, there is no way out of this.
Yeah,
you could have been like he was an old man. He wandered outside. We don't know where he is. Call a manhunt. But then you still got to deal with the body.
Yeah.
And the stink.
The only thing you could literally do is actually have a funeral. Closed casket.
But you would have to pay off morticians and all that to be like, don't embalm them. Just put them in the casket.
It could have just been we had a quiet
There's nothing to embalm. What are you talking about?
we built our own casket as is tradition in our family.
I don't think they would have gone for that. I don't think that, because you can't just be like, yeah, one of our brothers is dead. You just call up to his job like, yeah, he ain't coming back. He's dead. Rip. We buried him. And just hang up?
Okay, no, because all our brothers are in their 20s and 30s, as opposed to this man at even 2 years before would have been 109. So it's just like, yeah, he passed in his sleep. Who's gonna go? Wait, hold on.
Oh, that doesn't check out. Well, wait a second.
Yeah, his granddaughter was sentenced to 2.5 years sentence for fraud, suspended for 4 years. Judge Hajime Shimada said the defendant committed a malicious crime with the selfish motive of securing revenue for her family. However, she has paid back the pension benefits and expressed remorse for the crime. That's
you pay back the entire pension?
Apparently.
How much money did you have now?
It was
$117,000.
Yep.
Over the course of 30 years, so that's not even a whole lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be keeping my decayed family member in this.
And you're breaking up so much bread for Febreze by itself.
Oh, so she only took $100K, but there was like Oh no, wait,
there
sorry.
was others.
Oh wait, that was never mind.
probably-
That's I saw something else. It's euros. Approximately 6
I
million
can't
yen,
find like
$75,000.
anything.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she only withdrew 75K, but it was roughly 100,000 or almost 10 million yen. So you know, currency
Yeah, so that's-
differences and what have you.
That's like $4,000 a year. That was his pension.
For a rotten corpse just sitting there.
Mm,
That's crazy.
yep. All right, with that, we will call this stream a close. Tomorrow, gonna play some Hi-Fi Rush. Tuesday Trials, of course. Don't know if I'll be doing anything Wednesday. Friday, we'll see how Battlefront's doing. I'm not assuming anything, but we'll see. Otherwise, something. I don't know what. Maybe some Jackbox games.
Little Jackbox would be fun.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a bit. It might be more prudent to schedule it for next week to give people more time, but it's a thought.
Or just put a post out tomorrow or today and give them a full week.
That's true. I just,
But yeah, just the potential of it.
yeah, I'll say which Friday works better. I'll ask. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. There will not be an episode next week or the following week. I will be out of town both weekends, so tough shit.
Yep. Eat grass.
Yep. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you in a couple of weeks for episode 322. Bye-bye now.
Later.